Montgomery County, Ohio, the birthplace of innovation. Throughout the years, the best and brightest minds right here developed ideas that changed the world. In fact, it would be pretty difficult to go one day without using something that was invented here in Montgomery County. Things like the automobile self-starter, the pop-top can, the stepladder, the cash register, refrigeration, the self-ejecting ice cube tray, and of course, the airplane. It's the same with the services we provide. Montgomery County services touch all of us every day. For instance, many of the roads we drive on are maintained, repaired, and replaced by our county engineer. Much of the water we drink and flush flows through the system maintained and repaired by our environmental services team. If you eat at a restaurant in Montgomery County, our public health team makes sure they are safe through multiple inspections. Listing all of our services would literally take hours, but here's a glimpse at some of them that truly show our impact as we strive to serve the community as one. The Montgomery County Board of County Commissioners is committed to investing in people, our citizens, and our employees. The BCC oversees multiple departments, including the Animal Resource Center, which is the largest companion animal shelter in the greater Dayton region, taking in over 7,000 dogs and 3,500 cats per year and adopting out over 1,800 dogs and cats every year. Our Office of Emergency Management develops plans and programs that prepare Montgomery County and its communities to effectively prevent, respond to, and recover from catastrophic disasters. Facilities Management plans, coordinates, and supervises all phases of facility maintenance, operations, and construction. Our facilities team is responsible for providing maintenance services for most county buildings and grounds and operates the county's 3 regional parks. Human Services Planning and Development works with community volunteers, public and private agencies, funders, individuals, families and children, clients and caregivers to ensure that the most effective health and human services are available to Montgomery County residents. The Office of Management and Budget coordinates and manages county finances. Our county budget is over $860 million. Our purchasing department acquires materials, supplies, and equipment necessary for proper and efficient operating procedures, considering the best price and quality. And the list goes on. Let's take a look at some of the other departments that help us serve the community as one.
A lot of people confuse ADAMUS. ADAMUS actually stands for Alcohol, Drug Addiction, and Mental Health Services Board for Montgomery County. And we are an agent of the state, which is responsible for providing funding. We convene, we plan, we train. We're the public entity that's responsible for all of the mental health and addiction services in the community. But I want to add something else to that, because we don't provide direct services. We're a community partner, and we contract with a number of nonprofit agencies throughout the community to serve as our service arm and to get those services deployed into the community. ADAMUS is primarily funded by the Human Services Levy through Montgomery County, Ohio. We also receive funding from the state of Ohio as well as federal funding, which passes through the state. In addition, we receive grants for targeted programs and services that we think are really important for our community. So our budget runs right about $32 to $40 million on an annual basis. ADAMUS serves Montgomery County by partnering with about 40 organizations throughout the community. Many of them are nonprofits which provide specific services. Some of them are other governmental partners to work towards creating a continuum of care that provides services to people who are grappling with brain illness, either through mental health or addiction.
Introducing Development Services, the newest division encompassing community and economic development, workforce, the Planning Commission, and building regulations. Whether the customer is a job seeker, an employer looking to hire, a local builder, a community needing assistance with an improvement project, or a company interested in locating to the area, we are one team with one focus. Montgomery County's Economic Development Department is the direct liaison to regional resources to help businesses locate, grow, or expand. Every day, the ED staff actively works with the business community to learn about what makes their businesses successful and how to get them to the next level. The department's goal is to build and maintain a strong, viable economy for our residents and keep local companies competitive in the global environment. Our economic development team is serious when it comes to supporting our local businesses and aggressively recruiting new ones to the area like Fuyao, P&G, Nuvasive, and Spectrum brands. Our Workforce and Talent Recruitment Department is in business for business. They provide training options for people who want a new career and help find them jobs through Ohio Means Jobs Montgomery County. People need help with their resumes, and last year almost 30,000 people found help searching and preparing for that new job or career. We help supply the workforce that keeps business rolling here. The Montgomery County Community Development Office works with cities, villages, and townships to address each community's individual need. The Community Development Office assists local jurisdictions with projects that improve public infrastructure, parks and community centers, provide affordable housing and emergency home repair, assist businesses, and address vacant and blighted structures. Most Community Development Office projects are federally funded by programs from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Montgomery County Building Regulations is certified by the state of Ohio to enforce building codes at a local level. The team enforces building and electrical codes, flood damage prevention codes, and special airport zoning.
Power me.
Montgomery County Environmental Services provides water and sewer services to 250,000 citizens and businesses in our region. We also provide trash and recycling services to the entire county through our solid waste district, serving more than 525,000 people. We are an enterprise fund, meaning that we are fully funded by ratepayers, not tax dollars. We employ about 300 people who serve our citizens 24/7 with high-quality utility services. Our employees work very hard to ensure that our operations are as efficient and innovative as possible. We also offer educational and outreach programs to enrich the lives of our citizens. We provide resources for local communities and businesses to beautify their neighborhoods, increase recycling, and reduce waste.
In 2016, Montgomery County CSEA collected over $100 million in support, and we had the highest year-to-year increase in current collections of all metro counties in Ohio. But Montgomery County CSEA strongly believes that child support is about a lot more than money, and for that reason, we've linked our families, our 52,000 families we serve, to multiple support services. For instance, we have a nationally recognized parenting time program called PTOC, and we've issued more parenting time orders at our CSEA than any other CSEA in the state of Ohio. We've linked our families to services through multiple programs that we have, such as our Fatherhood Initiative, our Seek Work Opportunities Program, and our Citizen Reentry Program.
We have roughly 650 children in foster care in Montgomery County. Our caseworkers work diligently with those foster families and biological birth families to reunify children when possible. Reunification is always the goal. Most of our foster parents are licensed to foster and adopt. We have 3 Wendy's Wonderful Kids recruiters who work directly with foster families and kids who are on adoption status. They put on several events throughout the year for children to meet prospective adoptive families in hopes to find permanency. Here in Montgomery County, we have a 24-hour, 7 days a week hotline for people from the community to call in concerns of abuse or neglect. Our agency investigates roughly 3,500 cases of abuse and neglect a year. Our agency and workers take a lot of pride in working with families directly to provide services and resources to prevent children from being removed from their home, to hopefully set the family up for success outside of the agency.
The Family Assistance Division serves over 200,000 area residents annually. And although our primary emphasis is on determining eligibility for cash, food assistance, and medical, we also provide secondary services such as non-emergency transportation, adult protective services, and federally funded child care assistance. We try to make sure that we're as accessible as possible. We offer alternatives to our traditional call center via Bold Chat, which is our instant messaging service, as well as our Email the Expert box. We recognize that we are responsible for being excellent stewards of taxpayer dollars, and our investigation and recovery team recovered over $1 million in overpayments and fraudulent assistance in each of the last 2 years. We recognize that we could not be successful without the help of our other county divisions and community partners. It's the work that we do together that really helps our residents become self-sufficient.
Public Health Dayton and Montgomery County works to prevent the spread of disease, protect the environment, and promote healthy behaviors in Dayton and the surrounding communities. Public Health is headquartered in the historic Rybold Building in downtown Dayton. The agency has approximately 300 employees who continually work to keep the public healthy and informed. Public Health operates in multiple facilities throughout the county to provide critical health services. Public Health has worked with numerous community partners, creating the Community Health Improvement Plan, which identifies 3 priority areas for Montgomery County: chronic disease prevention, birth outcomes, and behavioral health. From environmental protection and communicable disease control to emergency preparedness and promoting the health and well-being of our residents, Public Health is dedicated to improving the lives of all Montgomery County residents. is no doubt that what we do makes a difference. As we look to the future, we will build on our successes by increasing communication and collaboration across department lines. Montgomery County, serving the community as one.